I think he wants to go home. I think Kazooie wants to go home. I think I want to go home.
Kazooie's trying to kill them.
Oh god. Oh god, Kazooie's gone green.
He's trying to kill him. Oh.
It happens. You know. If you don't move rocks, rolling stones, how does it feel? You know how it goes.
There's a skull there. That's not good for kids. This is like scary. Kids shouldn't
well,
be
it's
playing
fine.
this.
I used a grenade to break the skull, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So we were just like in a volcano and shit, right?
So you desecrated a tomb. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's much
I thought
better.
we're in a nose.
So we were on a volcano, right? Well, now we're on an icy mountain. Fire and ice,
usually...
the perfect combination.
For an
We should
epic
write a song about that.
series, damn it, George.
So
Our song will be like 7 books long.
So you guys remember we went down the lake and we discovered God, right?
It's not God. That's the Lannisters.
Oh. Well,
Oh no!
It looks like Papa Lannister just took a deadly fall.
With all their technology, why do they look out of the window like that?
Because they don't have cameras. Maybe. Whatever. Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Because you can't look at everything through a computer screen someday. I mean, I could look at a picture of a beautiful sunset at the top of Mount Everest, or whatever reason people climb Mount Everest, but it wouldn't be the same unless I, take the elevator up myself.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do things on your own turf, and that's why I went in there as Banjo instead of doing the smart thing and going in as Mumbo, because we need Mumbo.
How did you, why is her TP and Mumbo's thing connected?
Well, they both love Globos, they're rivals, and the fan fictions are incredible.
Oh, right. They have a thing on the side.
He's boning her.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet, but if you go into her TP as, her wigwam, excuse me, Wumba's wigwam, because alliteration, she gets really upset. She's like, Mumbo's not allowed here, and then she gets even more upset if you do things while you're in there. So we'll walk in there and she'll get mad, because
it's gonna turn her on, is what it is.
You know how those tsundere natives are.
Yeah.
I can't focus on my work.
I'm acting all hot, but it's just to disguise my wet feelings for you.
Yeah. I mean, look, she has she wears 1 feather in her hair while we wear 3. She clearly, she cares. She just doesn't want to show it.
I like how she doesn't use definite or indefinite articles.
Zach English, not. Bring me Globo. Yeah, that's how this portrayal of a Native American would totally do it, right?
Or as they would say, totally thing natives do.
I guess. So, Mumbo's good at magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fair.
Let's look at some of the things he's done. He's brought a golden statue to life. He's added oxygen to water so you can breathe water. What's the next logical step in this?
Resurrect himself from the dead.
How about resurrecting others from the dead?
It'd be cooler if he did it to himself.
Oh.
JC style.
But he isn't dead. Or is he? Is that his own skeleton?
Maybe. It's not really, talked about much. It's apparently, some curse that Gruntilda did or something, but he kept it? So I don't know. Maybe it's his own skull? Because there's no one like Mumbo in the Banjo universe.
Why didn't the aliens use their technology to find the kids?
Because they had to look out to see if they were even in the right place first. And see, the kids were also hiding. He had to use his special powers to reveal them. So this part's kind of dumb for, speedruns and junk. Because you can't break those 2, ice cubes that the kids are in until you've awoken the dad. So that means that I'm going to have to come back as a Mumbo again for reasons that I can't tell you yet. You'll just have to, you'll have to believe me that we have to come back as Mumbo again.
Mumbo, your head.
Mumbo will be fine. Oh my god, George, wait, you saw him fall into the thing?
Maybe.
George, that means you're only a little bit behind.
Yeah, you're only 10 seconds behind.
Normally you're in the 1970s.
I like the 70s.
You don't even... Yeah, the 70s were all fun and disco-y and coke.
Yeah, you got to see
Coke.
Sam retire.
Yeah, and I got retired. And I framed Pablo Escobar.
Did you now?
I did.
How'd you do it?
Coke.
Oh. I guess you had a lot from the war.
I prefer Fanta.
This is not offensive in any way.
No.
Like these characters, I mean. They're not.
Yeah, we're bringing a guy back from the dead, so not offensive. If anyone finds it offensive, like, come on, we're bringing someone back from the dead. You
Why are we bringing this guy back from the? He's not the aliens kid.
Because he's Saber Man. He's a hero. Do you not recognize him from his game that he was in?
Oh no, Saber Man was in the first episode of the Karate Kid cartoon, wasn't he? Oh no, he was a jaguar. Never mind.
Yeah, Saber Man's he's an English gentleman. Don't you hear him? His text noise is bother, so he just goes bother to talk.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's the exact opposite of what you see.
He's
in the first
British,
episode of
is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna
He's
kill
actually a hero from another rare game. So that's a...
Is that the one with the pirates?
No?
Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, he's the main character from that.
Yay.
Yeah.
I know how much you love that game.
I'm glad you guys were able to pick up on that.
That's such a good game.
Yeah, like, it's definitely not in bargain bins everywhere for good reasons.
It is there for good reasons. You know, the developers didn't make it for profit, they made it for art. And
They wanted to create the most artistic game, so they made Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
They did.
To be fair,
And I mean, plus they have already made their billions from its original release.
Yeah, and to be fair, Rare is just a shell of its former self with, like,
Well, that's
none of
because
its
all
original
of them-
employees.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't where we were going with that. Was it? Not in the slightest.
God, Banjo's just so fucking lazy.
Yeah, he's really lazy. How do you guys feel about dead kids?
I'm for it.
Oh, good, Sam. This game's for you.
As a former middle
What's
school
wrong
teacher,
with it?
I'm totally for it.
Well, that thing had a rattle in its hand, so I don't think it was ready for middle school.
It
Maybe.
sort of reminds
You
me
gotta get
of
'em while they're
the
young.
very last
Stop 'em while
episode
they're young.
of what was that show with the? It was like The Simpsons except with dinosaurs and not funny.
Oh, dinosaurs?
Was that just what it was
It
called?
was called Dinosaurs, yes.
Oh, the very last episode of that is one of like my favorite things.
Yeah,
I
with
think
the...
Because it
mentioned
ends
that,
with
like-
it ends with the baby freezing to death,
Yeah, I think
and
we
that is the
mentioned that
very
like
last thing you see.
I think we
Georgie,
mentioned that like 3 times during these Let's Plays.
Yeah, you mentioned it or somebody else, and seeing as you're bringing it up, it must have been you.
Did it? Oh, well, I bring it up at every available opportunity, so that is.
As you should.
it.
Yeah, for good reason. Also, you can easily grab and get by there without getting damaged, but that'd take time.
Yep.
And we don't have time. I mean, we have a dead kid on our hands, so we need to like.
Reminds me of that episode of Saved by
Well,
the
if he's
Bell
dead, you
where they
have
find
time. It's not-
the dead. I'll do everything I can for her, but she's dead.
I regret watching that episode of you.
It's
Why?
like
We got to hear the best line. I love that line. I'll do everything I can for her, but
She's dead
I'm
already.
afraid she's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do everything we can for that dead kid, and we're gonna go get Mumbo and have her bring her back to life. Or we could become a Snowball.
oh, being a snowball's way better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Snowball. Then you could roll around and get bigger.
So, yeah, the Snowball is actually really cool. Your health is linked to how big you are, and as your health increases, you'll become a larger and larger snowball and become heavier, which is used in like pushing buttons and other junk like that.
It's just like a person. The bigger and heavier you are, the healthier you are.
Exactly.
hmm
Unfortunately, we can't go up that way, so we're gonna have to go.
That's how we know that the writer of Game of Thrones will live to finish the series,
Yeah.
because he's getting bigger and heavier.
Oh, no.
I don't even think it's a matter of becoming bigger and heavier at this point. I think it's where he is that's the problem.
Why? Where is he?
He's... It's not important. It's not important, George. Don't worry about it.
Now I'm scared.
You're
What are
falling.
you hiding from me?
This is like that one Marble game or whatever that used to be on
Marble
there.
Madness?
Yeah, Marble Madness.
Oh no, I messed up, just like Marble Madness. So the benefit of being a snowball is being really heavy. And you can just like roll around and squish things, but then there's also things that you need to be really heavy to do. Like this jinjo. There's this really strong wind current that pushes you away, and I'm sure there's a smarter way to do this, but I've always just tried to roll at it as a really heavy snowball, and I find that works out pretty well, but you could probably just shoot like a clockwork kazooie egg at it and get it no problem.
Clockwork Kazooie's eggs aren't heavy at all.
Yeah, but it doesn't set off the thing. And oh, we completed a jinjo family.
Woo!
The jinjo family, that's just 2 orange jinjos.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's 2 of them, so they could reproduce.
Yeah, they need to get to that.
Yeah.
Oh, crush those Yetis.
Yeah,
Just like,
crush them like what, Sam?
I was gonna say just like Frosty the Snowman.
I think I should probably watch that Frosty the Snowman.
It was good. It's claymation.
Happy birthday, Smush.
He dies at the end.
Well, don't spoil it for me. Jeez. So now we've pushed the button to the train station, and we've opened the last train station in the game. So we can do the last thing with our buddy Chuffy the Train ever.
Why did they?
I like trains.
Why did they close the doors to the train station in the first place?
Because... Sam, have you ever played a video game?
No.
Okay, well, in video games, sometimes doors that should be open are closed and locked for arbitrary reasons, so they can make you go do things.
Why aren't you melting?
This doesn't seem like a good place for a snowball.
Well, the thing is, if you stay in the fireside for, like, too long, you start losing health.
Okay, you do. Okay.
Yeah, but you want to be as big as you can, so you want to get out of the fireside really quickly.
Fire making you lose health? What bullshit is this?
Yeah, exactly. But you want to be the biggest snowball
dude,
you can.
Drilling for oil, like in Alaska. You're gonna kill all the birds.
Like in that episode of Saved by the Bell.
You're killing all the birds and the antelopes or not antelopes, like reindeer.
No, the ice antelopes.
Single duck.
The point is,
then we'll do everything we can for her, but she'll be dead.
This game's bad. It teaches kids that we should drill in Alaska and kill all the innocent birds.
But if there's a Jiggy in there, it's worth it. Like, look at that Jiggy.
That is true. If there was a Jiggy in there.
That Jiggy is worth the lives of 10,000 birds.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
There's only like 90 Jiggies in this game.
For lunch.
Well, I would just kill 10,000 birds because fuck it, they're just birds.
Yeah. See, and there's 90 Jiggies in the game, but there's 10,000 birds.
Weren't you bird sitting for a friend recently?
Yeah.
Oh no, not anymore.
Well, no. Oh, that sounds kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, the
what
birds.
did you do with her bird?
I would
back home. The
kill birds just because they're stupid birds. Weren't you bird sitting for someone?
I was.
Not anymore.
The bird's back home with her.
You can't fit through the wigwam if you're too big. Have to bring it up.
I was just saying. I was about to say that isn't the tent you were going into, but now I see you had to fit through.
Yeah. Yep. I had to lose some snow by melting it off.
Yes.
Thanks for keeping that fire out there, Wumba. There's clearly not a easier solution to getting myself in there. So I think we've made the kid be dead long enough. Let's go fix it. Or should we just leave the kid? I mean, it's an alien.
It's not like he's gonna be like less dead if we rescue him in an hour later.
Well, maybe
there really is no rush.
Well,
that's
Sam,
why whenever someone's trying to reanimate someone, like if they momentarily die from like a heart attack or something, they don't like do CPR until like they've had time to get their lunch or whatever. Because I mean, time's not a factor.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, Sam, you once thought these aliens to be God. So this is the son of God we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good at coming back from the dead.
Yeah, give him 3 days. It's fine.
I don't know how long he's been here, so we'll just get him up and hope it's been a multiple.
It's like, wouldn't you? Okay, and if
he
were
was
dead,
he was frozen, so even if it's longer than 3 days, he'll still have that 3-day freshness.
Let's say you were dead. Would you want to be brought back like right away, or would you want to be brought back like 50 years from now when technology's awesome?
It depends.
Like, how much better will alien technology be 50 years from now?
Isn't this just the plot of Futurama?
It's the plot of my wannabe life.
Look, I have a really sad dog I need to take care of.
I would like to just wake up in the future and have awesome technology, because I'm jealous of all these little brats.
But
they're
Sam,
fucking
what about
awesome.
your really sad dog?
I don't have a dog. I hate dogs.
What? What?
I dislike canines.
But
They
they're
are
like cats, except not horrible.
No, they're needy
And they love you?
yeah, they do. They like constantly love you, and they're like, "Ooh, I love you, like all the time." And it's like, dude, I need my space, okay?
Sam,
Quit
I don't
smothering
think we
me.
can be I don't think we can be friends anymore. But for the sake of this thing, I will be your friend until I hit the end record button.
Okay, but I'm just saying, because I just don't like being smothered. I prefer cats because they're cold and distant, like
Sam,
like a woman.
I was okay with you not liking dogs, but you cannot prefer dogs, or you can't prefer cats to dogs. That's just a
Yeah.
Yeah, cats are just like cold and distant, and they hate you, and that makes you like them more.
no,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
I don't know. Like, it's like, yeah, the cat's all cute and shit, but the dog loves me, and I love the dog.
No. I love things that hate me and want nothing to do with me.
Sam, have
Gonna
you
love
ever
me
seen...
after this confession.
Sam, have you ever seen a Japanese anime?
I think I saw South Park once.
I think you may be the reason why tsunderes are popular.
Tsunderes are not as
Come on,
popular
Sam.
as moes.
Come
A tsundere can be
on, Sam.
moe,
Think of it this way:
Bam.
you're in bed, you're sleeping. A crazy burglar person breaks into your house.
Okay.
The only way for you to survive is for either your animal companion to kill it, or your animal companion to wake you up.
Okay, George, let me
All right.
clarify something.
Okay,
I live in America. Why
dog.
don't hold on? I live in America. Why don't I just shoot the burglar?
Do you have a gun,
Because you're
Sam?
asleep. Because you're asleep at the time.
Tell me right now,
But
Sam,
my
do you have
gun's
a
not
gun?
asleep. My gun's not asleep.
But do you have a gun, Sam?
The police.
Bam.
If the police are listening to this, no, I do not.
Hi, Obama.
Hi, Obama. Thanks for the forced payment on that healthcare.
Did you guys know that we have 20 magical sheets of paper?
Yes, because that's the weirdest thing
is
going
that
on
like-
right now.
is that-
the magical paper is what we need to focus on, not the bag walking itself.
Well, yeah, because if I put the bag over myself, I'm small enough to fit in that small crevice.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because, like, I can't, like, crawl down, but if I jam myself in the bag, I can kind of, like, wiggle my way through.
Well, you know that it's the chicken doing the walking, because that bear's
The
too fucking
chicken
lazy.
isn't even with me, Sam.
The chicken's still doing the walking.
And besides, it's a dragon now.
Yeah.
The dragon's doing the walk.
And it's a Breagle, Sam. Jesus. Jesus, Marie.
The point is that bear's a lazy fucking. I hate him so much.
Because he just went and got a Jiggy by himself.
Jeez, I hate bears. He's so lazy. I hate dogs. They love you. I love cats because they're the worst animal.
I love
Yeah.
birds because they shit on me.
Birds do shit on you. The birds shat on me a lot
Wait,
when I was
didn't-
babysitting it.
Then why do you like Kazooie so much?
Because I like birds. That bird I was bird sitting was
You
awesome.
said you would kill all 10,000 birds just because earlier.
I would, because I'm a heartless son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Sam,
mean I
this
don't love
isn't,
birds.
this isn't even about Banjo anymore. This is an
Here's what I want you to think about. If I'd kill 10,000 birds, which I love, how many dogs do you think I'd kill?
None. Because they love
Don't-
you. Also, that's a ninja.
I'm ninja.
Would you really kill a dog, Sam? I don't want to be your friend anymore. I like dogs. I really like dogs.
You know, every president, like, since Washington or whatever, or something like that, has had a pet. And the reason is because, like, Americans won't vote for a president that doesn't like pets.
Good.
Like, a lot of them don't even like pets, but they're like, well, you need to get a pet.
I think it's a good idea.
Like, even Obama got a dog just because, like,
Yeah,
they're like, you
see,
need to
a
have
dog.
You need to have a pet, man. He's like, fine, I'll get a dog. He didn't even want it.
Yeah, but dogs are awesome, so at least he like got the right one.
Why is
It's
it
like the-
floating in midair?
Oh, the eggs I'm shooting are grenades.
But why are the icicles falling and floating in midair?
Oh, because they've fallen and they've hit the point where they're going to stop, so they did.
But
Yeah, come on, Sam.
couldn't they have at least put something for him to fall on rather than just having him stick
Sam.
in
They
the air?
did! The Black Abyss.
Yeah. You don't know what that is. Maybe it's black ice.
And you people wonder why, like, Rare was bought out and why they don't make Banjo-Kazooie anymore. Because they don't know what they're doing.
I think it was just because Nintendo were done with them.
Yeah, Nintendo saw that they were like going to shit and were like, yeah, not. Oh, actually, I want to point this out. Earlier we were inside of a volcano, and I shot a Clockwork Kazooie egg to grab a honeycomb that was right here. This is how you're supposed to get it if you're not gonna cheat it like I did.
Okay.
Just wanted to point that out. Just in case you were playing at home, Sam. Are you currently playing Banjo-Tooie? Oh, wait, that's right. You hate dogs and haven't played Banjo-Kazooie and are probably the worst person. I forgot.
Not probably.
Yeah. Don't even own a gun. Or so, that's what the police thinks.
Not legally, anyways.
So, birds and dragons fly, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that Kazooie could not fly without the use of a pad? Until now, she can glide, which is sort of like flying, falling with
I
style.
like that it had to be taught how to fly by a mole.
Something that can't even see.
The least flight-worthy animal possibly ever.
It's probably even
don't know.
unaware
I
of that
think
there's
a
more
war-
than ground.
I think a mole can beat an earthworm in flying.
I don't know. I can probably throw an earthworm farther than I can throw a mole.
Plus, I know birds eat worms, and some of them probably would have been flown.
Are you shitting on
Somewhere
that
before
alien's head right now?
Oh, I was using
Why are
the
you
same.
teabagging that alien?
It's the same ability I used to hatch an egg. So I figured, you teabag the baby, it gets warm, it goes back to Dad. Dad gives us a
Call its
genie and
mother-
doesn't destroy the world.
Say you're gonna fuck its mother.
Say,
Well, it's already disappeared, so it's
Damn
too
it.
late now.
You gotta be like, I fucked your mother last night.
well, there's their dad. Also, one of the kids is a Jinjo toy. And Sam doesn't know what a Jinjo is either. Fuck you, Sam.
I know what a jinjo is.
What is a Jinjo?
It's like not a white person, so it's subhuman.
There are white ones.
Yeah, there are white ones.
Those are the good ones.
There used
Forget,
to be.
is it the white ones that have like a giant family, or is that the black ones?
It's the black Jinjos have the biggest family. The white Jinjos have the smallest family with one.
with one.
Yes.
Just one guy.
Named Sam.
And
All
he
the other ones
rules
left
all the
after they.
Jinjos.
There's actually a Jinjo King, King Jingling.
Yeah, the white one.
So this is Mildred the Ice Cube, and she's misplaced her husband.
Okay.
And she wants us to go find her husband because he was a big gust of air took him into the sky. So we need to be on the lookout for her husband,
Wait,
right?
what did it say the husband's name was?
George.
There's a penguin
God.
inside.
Yeah, there's a Jinjo inside, and I want that.
Burn her, melt her, and get the Jinjo. Oh my god, you killed her.
Yeah, I wanted the Jinjo. Sam, I did what you told me to do.
Like, I didn't think you would actually kill
Tell
her.
Georgie his dinners.
I thought you would, like,
Kill
help
my
her.
wife.
I thought you would
Yeah, I did
help.
help her. I'm gonna find her husband. Don't worry. I just wanted her Jinjo. Also, Saber Man was really cool,
And
so I
you
warmed him
yell
up.
at me for not liking dogs, but you just murdered an Ice Cube woman before finding her husband. You gonna kill her
Yeah.
husband too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's terrible to murder an ice cube, but bird genocide and dog hating, that's okay.
Yeah. Sam, am I going to murder her husband? I'm just gonna give him the push he needs. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do, Sam. Also, Saber Man wanted to be warmed up, so I shot fire eggs at him. See, I'm being helpful here.
Very.
Yeah, and I brought an entire, like, alien family back to life so they can come back and destroy the world later. Because, despite bringing them back, Dad had some sass and wasn't a fan of us.
I like to think that's the alien family from The Neighbors.
I like that show.
I like that show too. Not enough people watch it.
It's like the Karate Kid cartoon all over again.
Yeah, just
I
like,
mean, some people
I
say
was just
Firefly
thinking.
was an underrated gem, but the Karate Kid animated series. Like, I mean, the origin story of why they're looking for the shrine, that was special.
Yeah, I can tell you why they did that.
Mhm.
Oh, the ice thingy came down and made me think that I missed a shot. So, this is Biggerfoot, and he has an enormous foot. That is how he introduces himself, and that is how he wishes to be remembered. And he has shoes. We want them. How do we get them?
Ask him.
Knock him out and then take him off his feet.
Let the ice from the ice dragon shoot down and hit him in his enormous foot, so he runs away so we can take his shoes that wouldn't fit him anyways? Is that what you guys said?
Yes, we will
More or
rely on
less.
pure dumb luck.
Mhm.
Man, you guys are smart. So we have his shoes now. So Kazooie can do more work for you, Sam.
Of course, 'cause she
does
does
this
all the
please
work.
you?
Yes, doesn't please me actually. It doesn't please me that she has to do all the work.
Well, maybe
She doesn't have to. I don't think she even gains anything from this.
Yeah, there's points in the game where Kazooie's like, I just want to go home, Banjo, and Banjo's like, no, we have to like bring our friend back from the dead, because she doesn't like bottles.
I'm on her side. I don't like bottles either. Who's bottles?
Bottles
Wait,
is there.
Wait, hold on. That's why we're doing this? I thought there was plot other than revenge for bottles. Or am I just remembering it wrong?
Revenge for bottles. Stop Grunty from doing bad stuff, that kind of stuff. Oh, there's
right.
also
So-
King Jingling. King Jingling
Oh,
got
right.
dead.
Okay, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. I like King Jingling.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk in and he's like, yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling. And his name is Jingling.
I like to think that they made him king because it rhymes with jingling.
And because he was a gold Jinjo, and they were like, that's pretty hardcore. And he had the pet Slowpoke, if you remember.
He's a black Jinjo. He just made himself gold.
We're taking our last ride on Chuffy. Not really our last ride, because we're going to have to ride him back. So this, just ignore what I just said. Our second to last ride.
I don't appreciate being lied to.
The penultimate ride of Chuffy.
Yes.
And as we all know, like, the episode before the series finale is always, like, the best one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That's when all the cool stuff happens. The series finale is just to let you kind of, like, simmer down and get used to the fact that the show's not going to be on for, like, another year.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or, you know, it ends forever. That kind of stuff. That's a Minjo, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Did you
So,
kill it? Why'd you kill the Minjo?
Oh, because Minjos are evil Jinjos.
Oh, so pink ones are evil, but like, you know.
No, Minjos actually come in all the same colors that Jinjos do.
Oh, so you just discriminate based on nothing.
Yes, I discriminate by hating everybody equally if they're evil.
Well, at least that's not racist, I guess.
Yeah. It's prejudice.
But,
I'm prejudiced against evil people.
Do you wanna know something about the name Minjos that is kind of weird?
I would love to hear anything weird.
Since Rare is a British company, I'm getting the feeling they did this on purpose, but Minge is British slang for the vagina.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I can totally see them doing that because Rare likes to...
Yeah, Rare has a gay agenda that they want to push on us. Vagina's bad.
That's totally what I was gonna say, and just not that Rare is obsessed with potty words. You can find like
I wish the ginge was a slang word for penis now.
Yeah,
Ginge is like a
slang word for
slang-
anus.
it's like a
Male
slang word
anus in
for-
particular.
It's like a word for not having a soul.
That's a ginger.
It's like, oh, the fucking ginge. I can see it. Oh, but yeah, Rare loves putting potty words in their game, so I could totally see it being right.
Yeah,
Thank you for your...
Because
for
they're all
your-
about making games for kids.
The word arse is like in every single game they make. like hidden. It's not like someone says like, "Oh, arse" or whatever. Even though if you said that to an American, they'd be like, "I don't know what to say." So thank you for your cultural input, George.
There was also a show called Father Ted that wanted to get on before the watershed, but they also wanted to say fuck all the time, but they couldn't, so they just changed one letter and had all the characters say feck. And they got away with it.
I actually hear people say feck all the time now is the thing.
Oh. I think it was the show that started it. Or at least it was the very first one I ever heard using it.
I have a question, though. You said, come on before the watershed?
Oh, that's... Oh, that means before... Like, the time over here for it is like 9 o'clock. It's whenever you can sort of show stuff that's not suitable for children.
Gotcha.
Or at least it was back in the day. Now they just stick it on whenever.
Yeah, there's all kind of things on TV nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day there'll be like disgusting people playing video games, and then people can watch them and like say, "Wow, that person's disgusting, but his 2 friends are cool."
I don't know. That seems stupid. I don't think anyone will watch that.
I don't think that'll catch them.
No, they'll be watching porn because porn will be on TV in the future.
They'll just have the porn channel.
Porn channel. You know.
Okay, Sam, you don't know fucking shit about Banjo-Kazooie.
I know stuff about it.
But this is our friend Boggy from the first game. They moved to Hailfire Peaks from Freeze Easy Peak.
Is that a giant bear or a giant rat?
He's a polar bear.
Oh.
He's gotten really fat though.
Oh.
And he has a super awesome TV, and it has 3 remote controls.
Why is he eating his sweater?
Because it's
Where
fat.
did his children go?
Well, I'm glad you
Did he
asked.
What are they watching? Look what they're watching.
Yeah, they're watching some guy in underpants dance around.
I think that's Santa.
Not so much dancing around, he's just waving his hands in the air like he doesn't care.
I think it's called Mr. Pants or something.
Yeah, look at the bulge. He's got a big erection going on. I think they're watching porn.
I think if you talk.
And not even bothering to change the channel when guests come over.
Nope. And his wife's totally into it. I mean, she's just jumping around on the couch watching it.
She's got her.
And if you talk to Boggy enough about it, he'll be like, "Hey, I got like some Bears Gone Wild if you want to watch it, Banjo, like shit like that." I don't think you ever saw them, Sam or George, whoever asked about it. But his kids, we saw them in Witchy World. That's what it is.
Oh.
I forgot what it was called.
I was about to say, why does that little kid have such a big bed? But then I realized it's the parents' bed.
Yeah, he's just hopping around. Look, they have a picture of the snowman from Freeze Easy Peak. Memories.
Memories.
Yep.
Of the way we were.
So, Saber Man. We've brought him back from the dead. We've warmed him up, but now we need to take him back to his camp. Because he's been frozen for far too long to, motor skills. You know how it is, right?
You're gonna kill yourself, man.
I will do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I should actually probably heal, because I've had problems with dying.
What about the ice cube? You didn't help the ice cube.
Yeah, I did. I murdered her.
What about her husband?
Oh, I'll find her husband later.
And murder him?
No. We'll help him, just like we helped her.
Sam, murder isn't the solution to everything.
Yeah. We just need to give him the push he needs.
I want you to give me one example when it's not. Yeah, I thought so.
How do you fix somebody?
You murder them.
It is.
How do you not murder somebody?
You murder the person who tells you not to murder them, and then.
Yep.
Oh.
And then you can murder them.
Well, I believe we've solved every possible...
I like how you just stuffed them in your bag.
Well, yeah, our bag's awesome. Did you see that enormous fat kid earlier? I stuffed him in my bag.
It's like you got a pocket dimension in there.
Yeah, a hammer space, if you would.
Oh, dude gave you a jigsaw piece. Why did that dude literally live like... Why is he like...
He's an adventurer, and he came out here to adventure.
Yeah, but he's got his tent in the middle of a lake of lava.
Well, yeah. It's fucking hardcore.
Haven't you ever went camping, Sam?
Sam, have you ever listened to a single metal song in your entire life?
I've actually never gone camping.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. And a metal song, I've heard many metal songs, but I've never gone camping.
This is how I would describe being metal.
See, now Banjo has no health, but now Kazooie, you have health because of Kazooie. It's like she's doing all the work.
Yeah.
Like, it's not enough that she walks everywhere and flies everywhere. Now she's gonna be the health fucking baron.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Make sure I have everything.
She is worth 3 honeycombs.
That I could surmise my feelings for her with 3 honeycombs. And this wasn't exactly the best place to go, but whatever. The warps don't take you very far in this world.
Should be Kazooie Banjo, not Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, but B comes before K, so it makes CDO people like me happy.
I'm sure that fat lazy fuck comes before anyone.
I actually really like Banjo.
Yeah, you know, B before K except after C. As the saying goes.
Damn it. Well, we've done everything we can do in Hailfire Peaks.
Except for not murder the Ice Cube lady.
Well, how about I make it up to you and we go murder a dragon?
I'm down with that.
Yeah. So,
Sam tricked you. Kazooie's a dragon now.
Ho ho ho!
The only way to make up for murdering someone is by murdering someone else. That will make it better.
So normally when I play Hailfire Peaks, I like to take care of the 2 boss dragons first, because you have Chili Billy on the fire side, and you have Chili Willy on the ice side. And if you kill them first, then they can't shoot their hail and/or fire at you, so it makes getting around the level a bit easier. But I decided to kill them last because boss stuff's neat.
But Kazooie, why would you fight your own kind, Kazooie?
Because she's natively a Breagle. She doesn't identify with them. You know how it goes. It's like what it says on your birth certificate and all. So normally I like to fight the Dragon Brothers like first thing first whenever I get to Hailfire Peak, so I don't have to deal with the, hail or the fire raining down from the sky. But I decided to save Chili Willy for the last, because I like to do bosses at the end of the world if at all possible. And after we beat Chili Willy, we'll be completely done with Hailfire Peaks. We'll have to come back here later for a different sort of quest that we're on, but we've gotten everything here. That's something good, right?
Fear my dragon fury. I will lick the ground around you.
Well, yeah, that's what dragons are known for, right? Like they're...
Yeah, and providing you cannons to shoot them.
Yeah, it's just like... They have cannons that make your eggs huge, and you can shoot other types of eggs at them, but the only ones that will affect them are the ice one from the fire and the fire from the ice. Songs.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would ice hurt fire? That doesn't go with Pokemon logic at all.
Yeah, the fire would melt the ice, and fire can't hurt ice because like the ice is cold.
And also by Pokemon logic, I should be able to rub Kazooie against them and they die while Kazooie's a dragon.
You killed the dragon.
Yep, we've beaten his desire for pizza out of him.
Poor Chili Willy.
Yep. Rip in pieces.
That was a
Willy.
pretty chill guy too.
Yeah.
Look at how disappointed he's just shaking his head like.
Yep. So he's just gonna go get.
I mean, you're pretty disappointed whenever you're like, I don't even want to eat
Oh, look
pizza
how
anymore.
adorable he is. His like neck is super long and his body and is super small and his head's big. It's adorable.
Yeah,
It's like
we've
little
like
flying blue penis.
we've like beat the like visions of grandeur out of him because he wanted like a pizza.
A
to
little
himself.
blue penis? He's the size of a mountain.
Yeah, that's a little.
You know what I mean. That's why he's so crabby. He's got blue balls.
Yeah. Well, we beat the visions of grandeur out of him. He wanted like an entire pizza, but now he's just gonna go get like some McJiggies.
That's good.
Yeah. And oh my god, it would have been faster to go the other way. I just couldn't see the Jiggy thanks to N64 draw distance.
Hey, it was economical for the time when those games possible.
Less of economical, but more.
But more like, you know what I mean, RAM
Yeah, like a system
wise.
requirement, junk, whatever.
Yeah.
So there we go. We've beaten Hailfire
Well,
Peaks, and we
Well,
did
everything's
great
better
adventure.
whenever you like upgrade it so that draw distance isn't an issue.
Yeah, it's just like
I mean, look at that new Silent Hill thing. I like that we were both going for the same thing.
They should
Whenever they removed the draw distance and that pesky fog, that improved everything.
Yeah, I mean that fog was the only thing ruining my enjoyment of Silent Hill. Anyway, anyways, we finished Hailfire Peaks, guys.
Woo!
We did it.
Yay.
Thank you for being here. Sorry for not
If
doing
you
anything.
finished it,
forever.
why are you still burning the Yetis for no reason?
Because I wanted to thank you guys before we ended the episode.
By burning Yetis, that's nice.
You were the one who wanted murder earlier.